Bucky Brooks here, about to release my third version of the mock draft. Let's start at number 1. The Arizona Cardinals select Kyler Murray, quarterback from Oklahoma. Heisman Trophy winner gives Cliff Kingsbury his preferred QB1 to run his new system in the desert. I think it's going to work out great. Now they got to find somewhere to send Josh Rosen. At 2, San Francisco 49ers select Quinnen Williams from Alabama. Inside presence with team with D4, give them a nice 1-2 punch, something that they haven't had since they had Aldon Smith and Justin Smith manning the pipes on the inside. The New York Jets at 3, they're ecstatic because Nick Bosa is sitting right there for him. Edge rusher, outstanding technician, great pass rushing skills. Greg Williams to kind of dial him up, get him ready to hunt after quarterbacks. Could be a terror in the AFC East. At 4, the Oakland Raiders select Josh Allen, edge rusher from Kentucky. His speed and sack production makes him the right fit in a Raiders defense that is looking to bounce back from a disappointing year. At 5, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Devin White, linebacker from LSU, sideline-to-sideline playmaker, perfect fit in Todd Bowles' aggressive defense. At 6, the New York Giants, to the surprise of many, they take Rashawn Gary, edge rusher from Michigan. Athletic freak, does a great job of getting to the quarterback. Size, strength, freakish combination. He is the new monster on the front line for the New York Giants. At 7, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Jawaan Taylor, offensive tackle from Florida. He'll give the Jaguars a rugged edge blocker to help them get back to their run-heavy roots. At 8, Detroit Lions select Montez Sweat, edge rusher from Mississippi State, long, rangy pass rusher to go opposite Trey Flowers. I like that dynamic duo for Matt Patricia. At 9, the Buffalo Bills select Andre Dillard, offensive tackle from Washington State. Protecting Josh Allen is priority number 1. He is a guy that can slide in at right tackle and be a day 1 starter. I think that's a nice pick for the Buffalo Bills. At 10, the Denver Broncos select TJ Hawkinson, tight end from Iowa. It's hard to find traditional wide tight ends, guys that can kind of do it all at the position, but he's an outstanding blocker, great pass catcher, also solid route runner. He is what John Elway has been looking for, someone that can control the middle of the field. At 11, the Cincinnati Bengals select Devin Bush, linebacker from Michigan. Look, they need to add more speed and quickness to the linebacker core to compete with some of these explosive offenses in the division. Bush gives them a guy that can hit, run, and cover at the second level. At 12, the Green Bay Packers select Noah Fant, tight end from Iowa. Aaron Rodgers needs more weapons on the outside. This playmaking tight end is certainly a guy that can do it. Flex tight end creates mismatches, exactly what Aaron Rodgers needs in the lineup. 13, Miami Dolphins select Dwayne Haskins, quarterback from Ohio State. New general manager Chris Greer might have to weigh Haskins' long-term potential against the 2020 quarterback class, but I think he will like the Ohio State product. Big, classic, strong arm thrower, A+ arm talent. I think he's the selection for the Dolphins. At 14, Jonah Williams goes to the Atlanta Falcons. Look, rugged, edge blocker, may kick inside to play guard, but you have to like the Alabama product. He's a solid starter, one that could play for a long time in the National Football League. 15, the Washington Redskins, Marquise Brown from Oklahoma. Arguably the best deep threat in the draft. Speedster, exceptional quickness and burst. He can take it to the house in a variety of ways. He is what they need on the outside, someone that can stretch the field and score touchdowns. 16, Carolina Panthers select CLELIN Ferrell, edge rusher from Clemson. Losing Julius Peppers to retirement makes adding a pass rusher a priority. Ferrell is a straight-line rusher with a knack for getting to the quarterback. At 17, the New York Football Giants select Daniel Jones, quarterback from Duke. Perfect successor to Eli Manning. Played for his coach in David Cutcliffe. Has also been trained by Eli's backup quarterback in college. I think David Gettleman sees the similarities, says that Daniel Jones is the next franchise quarterback for the G-Men. 18, the Minnesota Vikings select Ed Oliver, defensive tackle from Houston. The loss of Sheldon Richardson leaves a void in the middle. Ed Oliver can do it, ultra-explosive playmaker from Houston. At 19, Tennessee Titans select Irv Smith Jr., tight end from Alabama. It may be time for the Titans to find a successor to Delanie Walker. I think Irv Smith is their guy, big-time playmaker at the tight end position. At 20, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Byron Murphy, cornerback from Washington. They are looking for a solid starter to play opposite Joe Hayden. High IQ, terrific technician, Byron Murphy is exactly the guy that can fill that void. At 21, the Seattle Seahawks select Jalen Ferguson, edge rusher from Louisiana Tech. The FBS all-time sack leader will be a nice complement or successor to Frank Clark on the edge. At 22, the Baltimore Ravens select DK Metcalf, Ole Miss wide receiver. Look, I know the Baltimore Ravens have struggled finding pass catchers, but DK Metcalf could be the right guy. Stretch the field, big play threat. He is the perfect guy to pair up with Lamar Jackson in a retooled offense. At 23, the Houston Texans select Greedy Williams, cornerback from LSU. Explosive athlete, outstanding press man skills, and could be a turnover machine on the island. I think he's a nice fit in Romeo Crennel's defense. At 24, the Oakland Raiders select Drew Lock, quarterback from Missouri. Gruden had a love affair with Drew Lock at the Senior Bowl. I think it continues. He is the new heir apparent to Derek Carr. He is the face of the franchise going forward. At 25, the Philadelphia Eagles select Josh Jacobs, running back from Alabama. The Eagles need more balance on their offense. They need a dynamic running back. Josh Jacobs is the most explosive runner in this class. He can grind it out between the tackles, but also gives them a little playmaking ability in the passing game. At 26, Jonathan Abram, safety from Mississippi State. He's an enforcer between the hashes, does a great job of coming downhill and controlling the middle, is an effective tackler in the box. He is a nice complement to Malik Hooker in the middle of the field. At 27, the Oakland Raiders select Rock Ya-Sin, cornerback from Temple. Mike Mayock loves corners with great feet and tough guy personas. You won't find one better than Rock Ya-Sin. At 28, the LA Chargers select Dexter Lawrence, defensive tackle from Clemson. There's a void in the middle given Corey Leach's free agent status. Maybe Dexter Lawrence is a target. Big space eater creates opportunities for the linebackers to run and chase. At 29, the Kansas City Chiefs select DeAndre Baker, cornerback from Georgia. Dim Thorpe Award winner, has ball skills, instincts, and the courage to make a ton of plays in the back end. At 30, the Green Bay Packers select A.J. Brown, wide receiver from Ole Miss. Route runners with size, ball skills, and sticky hands are coveted at a premium. Aaron Rodgers is looking for more weapons. A.J. Brown is a terrific playmaker in the middle of the field. At 31, the LA Rams select Garrett Bradbury, center from NC State. High IQ, outstanding athleticism. He is a guy that should be a day one starter. He could be a 10-year player in the middle for the Rams. At 32, the New England Patriots select Christian Wilkins, defensive tackle from Clemson. Versatile player. Bill Belichick loves guys that can play multiple spots. Wilkins can play anywhere along that front line. He is a Patriot. I love that combination.